Who's ready for more Draft 10 garbage? Is it you? I hope it's you, because we don't have a choice. Welcome everyone to another Agricola stream. Thanks for your patience, as I had some late-breaking work meetings I needed to take care of. Hence the late start. We're up against the Zach, who has weaseled his way into this game again. Rated 649, Lou Homon rated 319, and Paul rated 467. In the fourth seat, hello washed up player, and hello to those of you who are too soon. The Ox are very interesting. We've got Little Stick, we've got Bedmaker, we've got Stallright, Kelp Gatherer with Stone Weir in the game, Sheepwalker, Horseboat, Cesspit. It's a mess. It is a mess. Bedmaker can, grow in round 3 when it goes right, which is scary. This other crap's pretty scary too. Pellet Press is really good if there was extra read, but I don't see that right now. I see negative read with 2 grow enablers. Cesspit is still really freaking good. It doesn't really... Well, Cesspit is just grow whenever. Stallright is pretty flexible. I might just go Stallright Cesspit. Being 4th seat makes these growth adders more annoying. Sheepwalker in the game probably makes Stick Knitter a little harder. Sheepwalker doesn't really work with Cesspit super well. Stallright does. Stone Weir is also fun. Time to use Kelp Gatherer. I'm a Kelp Gatherer stan. Alright, I'm not convinced this is correct. I maybe should just be taking Bedmaker, but... Overachiever seems really important to take here. It's also one of the 2 good cards here, along with Tree Gardener. Buyer is less of a consideration. I guess for the read it would be pretty good. Beating Rod is very much worth remembering. Driftboat is funny. Buyer for the read is actually possibly really important this game for the big house players. I am not enjoying this pack of miners very much. So I'm just taking what I perceive to be the best one. I think I can wheel Feed Fence. I could take Forest Well or Thick Forest or Clearing Spade or Bucksaw. They all seem reasonable enough. Forest Well would be a fun thing to overachieve, but that's maybe looking a little too far ahead. Just solely based on seeing Bedmaker and Little Stick in pack 1. 4th seat, I could consider a 1 read grab round 1. That could make things weird. Obviously with Cesspit, I'd love to go Ock Plow into Plow start. Fourth seat, though, we just kind of admit it's not happening immediately. My friend. Also, very reasonable. Incredibly reasonable field doctor moment. No one's taking Stallholder anyway. People are afraid of it for no reason. Gypsy's Croc would be kind of reasonable, but I think Fern Seeds is really good here, especially if Stallholder comes back. I don't have crops right now in my hand. There's a lot of clay in this game, potentially, for those who have food. Sheepwalker, Little Stick, Horseboat. Yeah, this 4 and 8 is kind of scary also. What I'm hoping is that, well, yeah, what I'm hoping is that Urgent is going to be pretty available. I don't have the best 2-room game here, but I don't see a better path. I mean, I'm glad I didn't take Bedmaker or Little Stick, given how the next 2 picks went. Hello, Sivir, Silver, Rubenstock, CW, Heroic Logic. Calcium Fertilizers is so unplayable. Field Merchant doesn't work with Overachiever. Firewood Collector's reasonable. Casual Worker's not. Master Renovator is... No, I don't have Stonehouse cards. Farm Store looks okay. Trout Pool looks bad. I'm not hitting this. I haven't seen Reed Injection. Like, I don't think I've seen more Reed Injection than this. I guess I just take Farm Store. Upholstery's reasonable. But I think on Field Doctor games, if you're taking Reed, you're probably doing something wrong. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but if I can miraculously get Firewood Collector Plow round 1... I mean, I used it as an adjective already. That would be miraculous. Hey, Rainier. Calamitous? Oh, no. Oh, no! New job? New job. Firewood Collector. Does that make Steam Plow playable? I don't know. Bedmaker just getting passed around. Sheepwalker is definitely not as good when I have a source of pigs and veg. But I could also just take it because I already passed Little Stick. and horseboat, and passing sheepwalker sounds like a terrible idea. Also, stone weir not taken means kelp is not guaranteed to be good. I could take miller if I'm scared of missing out on a hearth, but I could also not take miller. Is this a steam plow game? Might be a steam plow game. Can't believe I'm doing it. This combos with garden hoe. No, not garden hoe. It does combo with field spade. Do I care? Not really. This is playable, I think, but not as playable as Steam Plow. These are all bad, as expected. Clearing Spade coming back is great. Love that. Thick Forest is kind of reasonable, but also it's just kind of lame. Never playing Civic Facade, because prerequisite. Tea Time, you could argue for. Each time you build at least one room. If this is your first occupation. Each time you use 2 of the blank 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 blank. Add wood to the game. Ugh. Yeah, good luck with that, Rainier. I don't have any useful advice there. This looks sweet. I'm concerned that big houses still have a lot of ammo here, but I think I'm happy enough to just be on the food train and trying to delete some wood from the game. Every game is a Steam Plow game for the brave of heart. I do not have a problem admitting to cowardice. Well, now I wish I took changeover because Field Spade came back, and that's pretty funny. Barley Mill is really expensive, but Clearing Spade does make it better. I guess... what am I taking? Everything is blank. Would Lantern House times 7 and Prodigy times 7 be a good hand? What a question. Changeover Field Spade, yeah, I'm kind of sad that I didn't go for it. But also I don't think I have time for it, because I don't have that many minor improvement actions, presumably. Alright. Sheep round 1, we hate to see it. Zazak opening Reedstone, we do like seeing that. Now we need someone to have Lantern or Scales or, like, Childless. Excavator. Uh-huh. Yo? No way? No weighing? I don't have to 3-wood start Steam Plow. Zizak on 2 clay. 4th seat Ock. Dare to dream. Oh, we have the 1 sheep second action thought. What is going on? Alright, as long as no one touches Plow, I'm happy. Paul better be starting. Luhom on Day Laborers, not surprising. Probably buys a stone too. There's at least one miner with a stone on it. Forest Dwell. Yes! Yes! I don't know how, but I think we're getting the round 2 cesspit. As Paul starts with a feed fence that almost wheeled. Paul getting 4 wood. Oh, I could take 2 good actions this round. How about I just take none of them? Yeah. How about I just take none of them? Cesspit, gonna cesspit. There's that Miller, which I thought Zach wouldn't have after thinking about doing something besides 2 clay, but does play it here to get the fireplace. Very reasonable. Does make me pretty confident Zach has the little stick to read as a fine action for an excavator. Exactly, Lord Paido. Hello. I am taking bad actions. This next action is going to lose me a point and only give me 6 clay and 6 pigs. Bad actions. This is the definition of a bad action. No one asked, Sivir. Hello, Alex WGB. We do the obvious thing. I need to decide... Oh, yeah, casual. Really frickin' casual. First pick informant. Aw, wood police. I guess hesitancy on the 2 clay makes more sense. Late major. I mean, I want to play an Ock, but having a Hearth is way more important. Hey, Brindalin. Yeah, glad you can make it as well. Profiting off of my late start. Yeah, Alex, that's definitely it. It needed to be better, so it came with a wood. That is absolutely the correct reason. Uwe, man. I could play Farm Store. I'm not going to. If I don't get expensive Ock, I was thinking about 3 wood, but I could feed the kelp. Luho definitely wants traveling if they can't feed in some other way. With Excavator, you tend to think a bit more about that player wanting guilds. A pretty random but barely relevant thought is that Luho can't have large pottery, because whoever has large pottery would for sure take Clay Carrier. I think. Now, I could plow here. I could definitely plow here. But I do want to play Stall right before Field Doctor. And I think I have enough rounds before it would be my turn to grow anyway. Alright, it does look like I'll be able to first action Hearth, and I will because I don't trust Luho. Because they could just build pottery. So Paul takes 3+1 food, giving Luho a veg. I think there's like a... well, some non-zero chance that Zach doesn't take the sheep. It's small, but non-zero. Yeah, getting Hearth here. I can do whatever with the pig, probably eat it. And then just plow, probably. Restart! This is what I'm talking about! This is what I'm talking about! Is it that bad for Zizak if he goes build for food and then plays Little Stick and then Sheep Market is at 1 or 2? It'll be at 1 or 2 anyway, but maybe we're slowing it down a little. We can hope. This does let Luho build, which is also good for me, I think, rather than Zizak having first room. Then Paul can get room parts this round. Yeah. Even if I can take 4 wood, I might just plow. Steam Plow might only be like 2 or 3 fields in the endgame, like fields 5, 6, and 7, something like that. Well, Bedmaker went around. Little Stick didn't. Miller for first fire placed that aggressively. I think it's Little Stick. Paul not taking room parts. What is going on here? Who is the original GOAT? It depends on how far back you want to go. There's some people on Play Agricola who are pretty legendary that I was even too late to play with. But the Boot was probably the best player when I was active on Play Agricola. Paul has 2 reed available, start for 6 wood available, could take 4 more food if there's a lover involved. Or a guest room, I suppose. We have a basket carrier, okay. So I just get to open 6 wood. Feels like this game has been unnecessarily nice to me so far. And I'm concerned by how nice it's been. I only get 1 pig this harvest, which means I'm not fed. I wish I had a basket carrier. Not grow. Can I get 6-5 this round? That'd be pretty cool. Early excavator with no combo is a little odd, yeah. But it's too early to say they have no combo. I wonder if this is Reedstone for Paul to be ready to BMW, as Basket Carrier loves BMW. Yeah, I really do need 5 food, but on the bright side, if I don't get it, I can plow and then be the one taking 2 sheep. Maybe that's not much worse. It definitely gets in the way of Little Stick, which I might want to do anyway. Yeah, as I was saying, it gets in the way of Little Stick. Five food allows me to play a knock and keep the pig. Luho takes well here, I presume, as Zach has been somewhat threatening it. Paul fences. Now that's unexpected when 4 stables gives 6 food. And I would say it's a high wood game. Late grow. That fence move looks really weird. So who is the hero? Is it me? Is it the Zack? Will Luhomon take 2 sheep for no reason? Um, Also, the ordering of Plow and Field Doctor kind of matters. Maybe. I get to grow around earlier if I let Little Stick happen. Well, I guess Little Stick is happening at... How is this working? I mean, I think I want the growth queue to be as slow as possible. And I think that means taking the 2 sheep here. But does being the hero... Is Zack going to be the hero? Yeah, this is a tricky situation because also taking the sheep impacts the food around the table in a good enough way. Sheep, Ocker Plow, start Plower Ock. I'm thinking this might not delay my grow. It just takes 4 food from Paul and gives 6 food to me. 6 food because I'd be breeding sheep when I get a 3rd stable off of Field Doctor. Oh. That's how we do it. We definitely play Field Doctor now, even on expensive Ock. And we Steam Plow the Field Doctor field. Yes. You don't know Field Doctor? Someone hasn't watched XClam video. Yeah, thank you, Washed Up. I appreciate that. Surely many of you noticed. Even if I'm slow to notice some things, I usually notice most of them. And if I don't, I'm also fine with it. I'd much rather fail to notice something and learn from my mistakes rather than have it be pointed out live. Okay, I like what I'm doing here. I expect Paul to be fishing. Didn't notice because you're bad. It's okay. I was. I sympathize with being bad at times. I am also bad at times, which I hope is like interesting to learn for some of you who might think I'm always on it 100% of the time. I think my streams paint a very clear picture that that is not the case. Does the field doctor cure sick fields or perform doctoring in fields? Hard to say. Thought I might steam plow in round 1. No, the food tempo was not there. Also, sneak attack is just so much more satisfying. Though, I'm not sure if anyone would forget. Get a potato ridger for the kelp gathering. That's fun. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so I could take a stack of something. There's 8 clay on the table. And I could play Overachiever if I plow, with playing Steam Plow being a valid plow move. Plow saves me a Steam Plow cost, which is 3 wood, 2 food right now. But it's just a loan on the wood food cost of Steam Plow. God, what am I doing with 8 clay? Preventing the table from having it? Does the table care? The reason I can take clay here is because I'm pretty sure no one's taking major minor Steam Plow. And I am gonna play it just in case Paul decides to grow with 2 sheep rather than or 1 sheep. Yeah, 7 clay better than wood clay as this procs clay pipe. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Sorry, that was instinct. Habit. Clay has been taken now 3 times this game. 2 of them are by me. I guess I take 3 stone. No, I still need to start. That's fine. I have good starts. I'm wondering... Oh, aha! Nice. I like this outcome. We got there. Farm store has to be good here. I think playing farm store means I probably don't sheep walk, but being able to buy reed twice for 2 renos and a couple of veggies has to be worth it, I think. Yeah, we steam plowed. Oh, and now Zazak with the killer sheep move. Yeah, that's why I thought Paul might have been taking sheep first move, but this is really rough for Paul. This is kind of how Little Stick Knitter went sometimes in playtesting on Play Agricola when I tried to play it. I felt like I was getting blocked a lot. And I'm not sure like what the right frequency of blocks is on it. The funniest combo of steam plows with lazy bones. Paul saying in chat, 2 sheep is a strong action, apparently not just for me. I mean, this worked out amazing for me. Right, Catchy. Yeah, like, Zazak's aggressiveness on Miller made me think he had a little stick. Having first fireplace is really important, and maybe that's what Paul was trying to do by taking fences, but it really didn't work out. Luho here has 3 stone, 3 reed, 4 wood available, among other things. Taking 4 wood does guarantee an easy excavate to hit clay pipe. The baby is on Field Doctor itself, because the system is kind of funky. I did think about taking a grain and trying to sow it, playing Clearing Spade, but not as excited about that right now. I would love 3 stone and be able to pottery. Paul taking single grain? That has to be misclick. Yeah, let's start. Wheel plow? Okay. I'm not gonna look outside, but things are happening. Zazak, major minor BMW because we hate Paul or something like that. Luho getting 3 reed, preferring that to excavating, which is fair enough. The amount of blocking is great content. I can't really take credit. I think I want to buy a veggie first on Farm Store. Paul taking regular grow. Yeah, wow, this has been really aggressive from people, and I've just been lounging around in some sense. Okay, what am I doing here? Pottery grain sow? Like, do I have anything better to do? I'm fed with the pig. I could play Ox. But what other Ox do I want to play this game? Like, I really don't know. I guess now I want to play Clay Carrier. Maybe. Like, I have 10 clay right now, including the remaining cesspits. I could eat 4 of them. I could spend 2 of them on renovating. So I have 4 clay left over. I could spend 2 on a Gypsy's Croc. So if I get 5 clay, I'm still maxed. There is still possibly 6 clay on the board next round. Field Doctor is great fun. I've been a fan for a long time. But it can be tricky in some games. Late growth makes it really good. Cesspit makes it really good. I don't think there's anything for me to do here besides grain. If I take grain now, I'm pretty committed to sowing it. Though I could also start for whatever I want. What would I be starting for? Unclear. It wouldn't change the growth queue, except Zach would be able to start first action. Probably takes Reedstone. Is this going to be sow and veg for Luho? Oh, I probably don't get sow. Okay, but I can start. So I'll save the start. Why did it say confirm switch of player? Oh, so Zach gets to bake when anyone else takes grain. Zach not taking Reedstone, instead opting for the 3 wood. Fair enough. What does that mean I'm starting for? Clearing Spade does look more reasonable, though. Who's start right now? Paul? Am I chill going second? The problem is, like, what's my action right now? Like, am I being Clay Police to be funny? Sure. I don't know if this is good. But I think my other option is, like, Reedstone, and I'm not excited about that. Should I be more excited about it? I probably should be more excited about it. Alright. It saves me a farm store that I can use on a veg. I don't think I need Clearing Spade. This is a 6 food move for Luho. Yeah, having cesspit and then getting handed field doctor is great. No complaints. If I had started Gypsy's Croc, I could have actually hit it. But that's not a big deal. Do I still have a win streak versus a Zach? I don't know. Honestly. Yeah. Sounds like something a power leveler would say. You got me. Rename the stream Lumen and Zach Play Arena? True. That is basically what the stream has evolved into. This stall right has, like, been more than fine. I have been totally happy with this stall right. I think I still try to play Overachiever and Furniture Carpenter. Overachiever for 2 improvements still seems worthwhile. Wish the Zach was in the game yesterday, then maybe I wouldn't have started to make you last so much. True. Okay, the board is open to me. Paul is building into sheep if allowed. Zach has to grow. Single stable for Paul. I think I just take 4 wood. I can consider 2 pigs. Oh, late water lily pond. Yeah, the penultimate Agricola with Zach was 12 days ago. What about the regular ultimate? Luho fencing. I did kind of want to take pigs, but probably shouldn't. Last game was 4 days ago. Oh, that was a weekend game then, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I mean, Zach had a string where was probably on my stream 4 times in 6 streams or more. So I think it's fine to poke at that. Zach taking the pigs. I don't need to be the hero. Zizak can be the enemy of everyone. I am gonna sow here. It turns on Fern Seeds for next round start. Like, 6 clay I could definitely justify, but I also don't think I'm getting it here. Turns out Ak was a good move, as Luho comes in with a frame builder holding no wood. I guess having an excavator fixes that. I imagine Paul takes 6 clay or fishes. But 6 clay is pretty good for Paul. Wanting 3 more stables, possibly paying one of them with clay, wanting an oven. 6 clay just makes so much sense for Paul. But could be scared of fishing getting taken. We will see. Luho has this round and next round for someone else to fish. I think Paul's taking Hollow. What did I say I was doing? I guess I could also take Clay Oven. Oh, Luho just needs to renovate these 2 rounds. What am I talking about? So, I could be a Hawk Tower hero if I reno Joinery, which is one of the things I want to do. We are on 6 firewoods, and I want to consider getting up to like 4 more, possibly. I think I want to take 3 of the remaining now 4 steam plow opportunities, but wood food to a point, you know, is not the most amazing conversion in the world. Paul opening 8 clay, that'll be enough of a block on Reno. If I want the Joinery, I probably need to take it now. But wanting the Joinery feels like being a bad player. I am also thinking about my farm store purchase, what it should be. I do want to start Fern Seeds, but that's not a guaranteed action here if I'm not first actioning it. It is a good fencing round as well, with all animals being at 1. There's a lot of stuff going on. Would not be surprised to see Zizak fence here. 3 stone. I mean, I think you could justify any non-dominated move for Zizak here. Like, pretty much any of them. Plow is the choice. Luho 3 stone, expecting Paul to Reno Joinery or Reno Clay Oven. That could be the... Oh, okay. I was going to say that could have been the reason Paul took... waited for 8 clay. Alright. I could fence. Maybe that would be the wiser choice. But I'm doing it this way. Because I want to be hated. Zizak not fencing is a big relief here. That was kind of my biggest fear when it came to renovating, is that I would get fenced on. But Zizak chose to take Reed ahead of a grow move. So yeah, things are continuing to look good. Paul Ocking's layabout? Oh wow, stable cleaner. Oh! There's a stable combo here, I didn't realize! Oh my god. Yeah, you can only do 1 per turn if you want Farmyard Manure to trigger. Kinda silly, but that's how it works. It's funny and good that Feed Fence is giving the food back to be able to stable clean. Am I okay eating my pig? I could eat a veg. I should throw down my 13th fence. I can sneaky overachieve Clay Oven right now, which is pretty cool. Zizak playing a bunk beds. I think I'm just clear to open 2 cows next round. I don't know what you mean by it seems late. Paul is fishing here. Or ovening. Aww. My sneaky overachieve that wasn't happening this round anyway. Also, sorry, Furniture Carpenter. Well, it's too late to get 12 food out of it. That's true. But, I mean, having that stable up means that I guess 9 was the current maximum, so it's going to be 8 instead of 9. Alright, I can still Fern Seeds. That's a fun place for that stable to go. Someone has Stallholder, right? Because I don't. I talked with myself about this. Am I buying Reedstone? Am I buying Woodreed? Am I buying a veg? Why do I not have an answer? If it's cultivation, Paul's for sure taking it. If it's urgent, I imagine Paul's taking it, though it could be 2 cows. I'm opening 2 cows. Feel like taking a read is a good move. So do I want a stone? I don't think I'm getting that oven. Taking a wood is kind of weird. But wood, I mean, I just am happy to have more of it. Big room dies. Oh. Yes, thank you. I approve of this trade as I hold a beating rod. Well, I can take the other hearth for 4 clay, or I can build a gypsy's crock for 1 clay, or a clearing spade. For free. Or one of the 2 passing miners that I actually want to play. Okay, is clearing spade worth a point? Probably. Yeah, it has been a good position for me. I have gotten into good positions. Oh no, the animals that I already have. Alright, well, the wood goes. I think that actually means plow is my best wood move. What I actually want to do is take stone and start fern seeds. Try to overachieve stone oven. Probably fail, but have fun getting there. Clay carrier and furniture carpenter. I don't know if furniture carpenter is worth it. Should I trade 5 food for 2 points? Factoring in the cost to play the card when my food is not amazing. Like, it's good, but it's not amazing. Is Luho building? I think Luho might be building. Yeah, Luho's building. Building a room in round 12 for their 4th person. Zazak can grow. I think that's a pretty rough miscalc. My game is so good right now. Zazak with a bucksaw. Yeah, at this point, Clay Carrier is probably my 5th Ock. That's fine. I guess a 2-wood move is better than other options right now. I have an extra sheep, an extra pig. Paul taking veg, getting in the way of the possible cultivation for Zazak. A nice thing that happened by starting here is that Paul still doesn't have their wheel plow plowed out yet, which means very likely to start next round if they don't get a plow this round. I do really want to clearing spade, but I'm busy growing with stone oven. Save a stone. Bake. I do think the food is worth it. I don't have more grain to bake in the not oven this game. I'm not forgetting to think about that. I can beating rod. I can... Okay, this is going to be a start for Paul. Lovely. Cow Reedstone Reno beating rod would be amazing. Oh, Paul's not starting. Wow. Also, I need a wood move. So I can't actually do that line. I guess I'll survive on having one endgame cow and be happy about it. I should clearing spade before I forget. When does this happen? Immediately after returning home, so that means before harvest. Cool. Yeah, it seems like I'm having somewhere between a fine and good game, and no one else is. And that's great. Yeah, getting Firewood Collector, Plow, Cesspit from seat 4 definitely, definitely mattered a lot in terms of tempo. Then we hit Perfect Growth, 7-12. Got lucky. Capitalized. This is what that looks like. That is a card called Tree Gardener coming down in round 13. Could still be worth 6 wood. Intrusive. I mean, I think everyone correctly identified it was not a good bedmaker game. I mean, the basket carrier was probably the closest to affording it. So I guess it's a little surprising Paul took Little Stick over bedmaker. We have a drinking trough, okay. We don't have a drinking trough. How did I get to 5 people? I got to take it second action round 12, and then I started for it. Luminous Illuminati. I mean, Paul has a muck rake. I can't totally blame him. We see a Zigzag Harrow! Yo, Zigzag Harrow doing something. Special treat. It's the conspiracy that happens when there are 4 Lou players. Oh my god. Stop, KLJ. Stop. You're revealing too much. Don't help the blind. Sorry, that was probably not super PC to say. Reno Q. Not a factor. Just Paul and me. Run it. I could Beating Rod here, actually. Hold on. But then I don't have something to Reno with. I can't... Well, I could play Clay Carrier. Zach's never getting enough clay. Alright, I'll just farm store the Reedstone. Farm storing the veg is so good! Oh, it's so good. Why do I need a 2-point move right now? Reedstone and start player... Reedstone and farm store the other thing is just better, right? So I can sow. It's really rare to pass up Urgent in round 12. We're definitely steaming. Y'all need to leave. Alright, next Lujo gets timed out. I need 3 food. I'm buying a veg. I think this is okay. Get in the pasture. Alright, farm storing a veg. First action, so bake. How's this going? Yeah, I can bake 1. Three clay, 4 wood are both 2-point moves. I guess 3 wood is the same amount of points because I'm steaming at the end. I've decided I want my final field arrangement to be a steam plow field here. The problem is, aesthetically, that I'm gonna have... Well, no, I can... I can clearing spade to make my aesthetics better. Also, I don't have an extra pig. I'm gonna trust that this is good enough. I hope I don't miscalculate. Oh, I forgot this gives me a wood. Pro firewood collector moment. Took you this long to realize I'm in a 2-room house surrounded by fields? I don't know what you've been up to, Merrick, but I've been pretty clearly doing this all game. I guess now 4 wood is good. Luho passing on urgent to take Reedstone, meaning Paul can take it here. But Paul also needs to fence, because if I fence, things go badly. Zach also took pigs to kill the muckrake. Paul is just getting hugely targeted all game, unfortunately. You had to take a call the past hour, that explains it. Kind of. As Sivir says, yes, I think I've been pretty clearly on this path for a long time. All the majors are gone. I guess I could run fences. Also. Gosh. My game is so annoying to everyone else and not even on purpose. Ooh, I think we got to waste the Zach's Bucksaw wood. That's fun. 4 wood, 3 clay, Ren beating rod, or Ren fence. Either one is fine. But 4 wood lets me do the fences option. Oh, also I could clay carrier for the clay. That's the better option. Then I want food. But I could eat 2 pigs. Yeah, I stopped caring about anyone else getting close to me score-wise here. Surprised at Teal's greed with Hawk Tower? True, they did take their time, and they paid for it. My last 3 games, all less than or equal to 3 rooms successfully. Growth was late in all 3, I think. So I guess that is still a thing, even in nasty draft 10 worlds. Paul does get Urgent back. That is the entire plan, Esoteric. I say, Vincent, you need to throw late growth in, and then I see what happens. Maybe I need to take a food move right now. Maybe I don't. Honestly, I don't know. Do I do Constable Defense? No. Two room is better than 3 room. Hey, Schmog. This has been good. Things have not really gone poorly at all. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy the replay. What am I eating? Two pigs, wood clay, farm store the wood clay back. There isn't, wait. Is 3 food enough for a point? 4, 6, 8, 7. Oh no, it's not. It's not, because I want to do something blah. Alright, I don't think I have any points. So just take wood because it's fun to take wood, I guess. There's maybe a combo of food things I could do here, which is better.
Hello. Nicely done, GG.
Hey, Paul, GG. Thanks so much for the Prime. 16 months. Really appreciate that support, Paul. And I guess more relevantly for right now, that was really rough, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. Zach playing the Fern Seeds that I passed along. The reason I didn't reno there, not only I didn't have to, but I didn't have to pass Beating Rod this way. I'm gonna be 700 ELO again by August. Well, I definitely have gotten the hang of draft 10 again. But I still think this format sucks. Take care of the buttons now so I don't have to later. I could eat a cow for farm store. I should work out the feeding here so that I can put it into my memory bank for later. But I don't actually care to right now. Oh no. This is kind of ugly. Presumably they'll have changed the ELO rules again a couple of times before August. Presumably the mods just won't respond in the thread ever. Or admins, rather. The mods actually moderate the forum. The admins don't respond when they ask for feedback. That's how things work on BGA. No, Paul, I think Zach genuinely regrets not taking Little Stick himself. When Zach played Miller for Fireplace that aggressively, I pinned Little Stick over here. Because guaranteeing early Fireplace is something Little Stick generally wants. Yeah, Zach played a lot like he had it. Alright, Alright, backseating moment. If anyone wants to backseat how I should have fed, well, I guess it wouldn't be backseating anymore, but if anyone wants to tell me how I should have fed there and managed my food in round 14, I am interested in hearing it, because that is a min-max process. I really didn't want to work out with Farm Store, Steam Plow, my guilds. You thought you had it? That is funny. That is actually funny. I had a veggie from Farm Store if I had enough building resources. But I only have enough building resources on wood if I take the wood. It was a very annoying calculation. Think I can only get one more point if I run fence. That's what I was kind of thinking, Chris Ho. But yeah, good to hear it from you as well. Also, hello. Was Steam Plow better than just taking farmland? Well, it gave me a free move. All of Paul's moves felt like a punch in your stomach? Really, Zach? That sounds insane coming from you, because from this perspective it seemed like you did a lot of punching at Paul. I mean, I did too, but I feel like my punching was more limited to giving me more chances at growing second. Alright, I end on 56. That is some more points than other players here. Nice. We are definitely back. Thanks to some late grow games where I don't have to play too differently. Long Timer has been here the whole time, though. Look at this action equivalence across the table. 37, 37, 37, 36 actions. I don't think I've seen closer actions than that. Admittedly, it would be hard for it to be closer than that. It's National Dick Punch Day. Trey, it would have to be International Dick Punch Day. Thanks, Alex. Good old cesspit. Late grow cesspit, growing second. Field Doctor amplifying that bonus by a lot. It is a little sad. I mean, this still worked out to, like, surprise I can Field Doctor, but it would have been even funnier if I got to start Steam Plow as my fourth field after playing Field Doctor. Thanks to Zach. Every day, if you try hard enough. I hope not, Brindlin. That's every day in Australia? I missed the memo when I went there years ago. What are we talking about? Chat got weird. It might not have just gotten weird, but it's definitely weird now. Thanks, Brindlin. You think field was still a fine move for you? That's fair. What is happening over here? Alright, well, we have no clue what Econ Sean's doing right now, but we raid him anyway. Econ Sean is not farming. We are not raiding to try to convince him to farm. We are just raiding because Econ Sean's a friend and we support generically what Econ Sean streams. So we'll enjoy whatever the heck is going on there. Take care, everyone. I'm off tomorrow. I should be back Thursday. Maybe I'll have another late breaking work call. We'll see. Hopefully not. And Friday, I think I am not streaming because of Strategicon, the local gaming convention, starting Friday. So that's that. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and see you whenever you can make it by next time. Let's enjoy Econ Sean stream. Bye, everyone.